In this lecture, we're going to be talking about conditional probability. Now, conditional probability addresses the question, what is the probability of one event happening given that another event has already happened? So let's go into some notation real quick. Now, we would typically write this as P A vertical line B. This simply means what is the probability of A happening given that B has already happened. So we actually dealt with some of these problems in the last lecture. We were talking about probability rectangles. And that problem in the last lecture, we were talking about the problem where we draw a card and then we don't replace. So let's assume we know what card we drew. What's the probability of drawing another card? Well, if we know what card we drew, that changes the future a little bit. Let's go through an example. Suppose I do have 5 cards. And this is going to be very similar to the last lecture. But except we're not going to be using probability rectangles. We're just going to keep everything conceptual. Probability rectangles are still useful though. Keep that in mind. All right, so let's say I want to find what's the probability of drawing. You draw a 1 given that you drew, past tense, drew a, let's say, blue 1. So let's discuss what that means. We are finding the probability that you draw 1. Now, when you look at this problem, you say, oh, there are 5 cards and 2 of them are 1s, so the answer is 2/5, right? But keep in mind, this part right here, after the vertical line here, the given that line, this is what has already happened. You already drew a 1, meaning a blue 1, sorry, meaning that this blue 1 is now gone. And now you're trying to calculate what's the probability that you draw a 1. So in this case, the answer is 1/4, because there's only one more 1 out of the other 4 cards. You already drew the blue 1. So that's conditional probability. And we're going to be using this throughout the next couple lectures. Now keep in mind though, conditional probability we can go a lot deeper into this area of mathematics. We can go all the way to Bayes' theorem, in fact, and we can understand Bayes' theorem conceptually, but we'll probably save that for a dedicated probability class. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.